So how do you find the best possible candidate for a position? How do you hire them? Well, there is a search process involved, and there's a search process that is very similar to the sales funnel, where you try to create as much awareness and interest through marketing purposes, and then you get some leads, prospects, and eventually you close some of those leads and you get sales. Well, you can apply that to almost anything in life, and it also can apply to the hiring process, where you create as much awareness and interest as possible through job postings. The job postings, you're selling yourself, you're selling your company, you're saying why your company is so awesome, and then you are very specific about what you're looking for that position, so the right people apply. Now you're gonna have a bunch of applicants, and out of those applicants that maybe fill in a web form or send you an email with sending you their resume or their link to their portfolio. Now you're gonna have to rate them and figure out which are the top candidates, right? And out of those top candidates, you're gonna interview those ones, the top candidates, and eventually you're gonna find your next best possible contractor or employee. Now there's something, so this is the selection process after you've created the awareness and interest through job postings. And there's something great, and it happens to all companies, and it happened to me, is that if you may start as one individual at the beginning, and then the hiring process is very tedious, going through all these emails and submissions and rating and interviews and all of that. But the main source of great talent, after you have a core group of really good contractors, employees, are gonna be these people themselves. They're gonna refer people for you, and that has happened to me. I had to post jobs maybe 2 or 3 times at the beginning of Grumo Media 5 years ago, and since then all the contractors I found have been people that these contractors knew, and they already had a relationship with them at different companies or working together in other projects, and it's been great. I think the referrals by existing employees are the best. But anyways, this is the hiring funnel. Let's say that you get 1,000 people seeing your job posting. Then typically, and happens a lot, you could assume that 10% of the people that see that they're qualified people may actually fill in the application, and that, let's say that would give you 100 applicants. Out of those, once you do your own rating, you're gonna get about 10 people, so 10% out of 100 applicants are going to be your top candidates, and eventually out of those 10 you're going to have your the perfect contractor employee that you were looking for. So the process is that you have to put an ad, and then that ad could point to a place on your website where they can fill in a form. So you're going to get a bunch of submissions and emails. The submissions are going to send you an email, and you have to come through all of those. Then out of those 100 applicants, you're going to do a rating. You're going to find the criteria that you're looking for, and you're going to rate them to see who out of those 100 applicants meet the criteria the best. And then that's going to give you your top candidates. And then you're going to interview only the top candidates. It doesn't make sense to set up 100 interviews, obviously. So first you have to do some kind of filtering process. And I think this would be typical for if you're looking to fill in a position. So you can see that there's kind of, if you really want to find the best people, which is crucial in order to build any kind of company, and it's really worth your time and effort and patience to find the best possible people. This is one of the areas that cannot be automated. This is one of the areas where the more time and the more serious you are about finding the right people, the better it's going to be for your company. The more time and headaches you're going to save in the long term. Do not try to shortcut this process. And it may seem like maybe too complex, but it is not. Every time in any hiring process, there has to be some kind of hiring funnel. So on the next video, I'm going to show you exactly how my hiring workflow works in order to find those ideal contractors. So I'll show you how it works, and also I show you how I rate the contractors using, of course, like I love to do, a spreadsheet. All right, so let's do it. Hey, did you enjoy this video? If you want to see more like this, just subscribe here. If you want a free gift, click here. Yeah. Which one is going to be the one you click?